Hello there, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. I thought that it would be fun for me to share my side patio makeover and to just talk you guys through the additional changes that we've been making. Originally, about a month or so ago, I shared this makeover on Daphne's Outdoor Living, but since then we've made a lot of updates. One being we cut back these arborvitae that are flanking the side patio. So in that video on Daphne's Outdoor Living, I had received some comments just suggesting that we should cut back the arborvitae. So I got up early on this day and I went out to investigate how I would be able to do that. So I just wanted to bring you guys through the process so that you can see what I was able to come up with. So I hope that you are excited for today's video. If you are, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up and share with someone that might like watching. And sit back, grab yourself something to drink. This is going to be an amazing makeover, so I hope that you enjoy. So we're just taking our time. We're using the lobbers to just be able to cut some of the overgrown branches and then also some of the dead branches towards the middle of the arborvitaes. So I have to say, I cut this arborvitae back too much. One of the reasons why is because the tree itself, if you see the branch that I'm pushing back, I think if I had just tied up the centers, because they were sprawling and spilling into the patio. So if I had just tied it up at the base as opposed to cutting off the limbs, I would have achieved a better end result. But lesson learned, I should evaluate before I get out my lobbers and start cutting. But either way, it definitely was able to trim up the arborvitae. If in the future it doesn't flush back out, I can always replace one of the arborvitae. There are a total of, I think, 4 arborvitae, and they're very old and mature, so I definitely could, plant another large specimen that would fit in very well and would be very lush and, really nice within the grouping. The other project, which I'm going to be sharing more in depth coming up in the near future on Daphne's Outdoor Living, is replacing this rotten door sill. It really has been, deteriorating over time. So this is something that we totally, took out, and we reconstructed the actual door jamb, sill, whatever you call it. We took out this wood and we put in new pressure treated wood. We removed all of this weatherproofing and we rebuilt it. So we're still working on it. As you can see, this is all of the old material that we were able to take off, and I wasn't as neat as I should have been with the repair. So this is how the patio is looking, and we are going to be removing all of the debris, and then we're going to clean the space, and then we're going to decorate. So I really had wished I had taken up the turf that we had put down in the makeover that we did, just because I was trimming the arborvitae and then I was working with the wood, and all of those things are fine particles that get stuck within the turf. So I am just sweeping it up, the larger debris, and then I went in with my blower, and then I also went in with my shop vac. So I really wish I was at least laid down a tarp or something, because the turf itself definitely is harder to be able to clean up when you have this very fine debris like this. So as you guys know, I like to work, 15 to 30 minutes at a time on outdoor projects. So you can see a lot of different outfit changes. I was filming over the course of a week, just doing, little, bits each day. I have so many projects that I'm working on that I film on a daily basis. So you'll see me working on this, and then you'll see me in the front yard, and you'll see me working in the backyard. I just like to make sure that, I am being productive for the day. And I'm also trying not to work on too many projects at once because I do like to complete things and then move to the next. But sometimes I'll have about like 2 or 3 projects that are going, especially if I'm working on something that has to do with dry time. If I am waiting for like stain to dry, I can always move over to another project that, doesn't have that wait time. So it's always good to have more than one project going. And that's exactly what I was doing this week. So you might want to check my outdoor channel, Daphne's Outdoor Living, so that you can see all the projects that we were up to over the last week. We did a pretty extensive front yard makeover that we released, I want to say 1 week ago. And then last Wednesday of this past week, we also did a makeover of our lower step where I totally revamped our crumbling stairs, and they look absolutely amazing. So I'm going to have that channel linked inside of the description in case you're interested. So we're just adding another coat of black paint to this old privacy door. It was originally like bare aluminum, so I've been slowly painting it, and I think I still have one like light coat that I need to do after this, and then it'll be complete. So I can't wait for that to happen.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.
Now that we're finishing up painting, I'm gonna move outside on the side of the house, the opposite side of the house, and we're going to be working in my secret garden. This is the place where I like to pot up all of my plants. I shared this spot in Daphne's Outdoor Living. We added some beautiful, those purple salvia along the rock boulders. I nestled them in, and I absolutely love the color. I love this side pathway. I call it my secret garden, and I love just sitting here and enjoying my space. And then I've also been potting up different things. So today I'm going to be cleaning up this planter, which we assembled maybe 2 years ago. I purchased it from IKEA. I'm going to have my LTK linked in the description with as many decor pieces as possible so that you can shop. And I cleaned it up. I had it located in the backyard, so we cleaned it up, and we're going to be putting it on the side patio. And I had went to Lowe's the other day, and I picked up some herbs, and I picked up these terracotta pots as well. So we're just going to pot them up, and then we're going to be adding it to the patio. First, what we're going to be potting up is basil. This year I've been using bone meal for my fertilizer and all of my planting. I picked it up from Lowe's late summer or maybe fall of last year. I was looking for Espoma Biotone, but they didn't have it at that time, so I picked up the bone meal. And I read on the back you can use it for bulbs, plantings, and also trees and shrubs. So I've just been adding it into the holes of when I'm planting in the landscape, and then also in the soil of all of my potted plants. So next we're going to be moving over to our next herb, which this is a lemon thyme. I've never had it before, but it smelled so good inside of the garden center, so I picked it up and we're gonna grow it. And the last herb that we're going to be doing is just some oregano. So we have some sweet basil, we have lemon thyme, and then we have some oregano. And I just love the way that they look in these terracotta pots. So we're just going to finish this up. I'm going to clean off the mess that I made again on the planter. I'm going to move this over to the front yard. We're going to water, and then we're going to place it on the patio. So we're just going to put it in this little corner here. This is the reverse side of the chimney. So you see the bricks, and there's just a little indentation here that I think this fits in perfectly. And I love the way that the black and the terracotta is popping off of the bricks and also the white of the siding. So this is the next morning, and it rained overnight, so I'm just going to give you guys an overview so that you can see how the space looks after we cleaned it up from all of the debris, you know, all of the cutting of the arborvitae, and then also the removing of the door sill. This is how we're looking the next day. Actually, the door threshold, I'm sorry, I called it a sill. A sill is a window, and the door is the threshold. So that is what we removed and replaced that had all of the water damage. Before we get started, I just wanted to wipe down the rain off of the rockers and then off of the table itself. You guys definitely want to make sure that you check out the two-part series on Daphne's outdoor living, because I totally restored these rockers from having sap all over them and being very dull and washed out. the little LED USB lamp, the terracotta plate, the faux artichokes, the plates that I'm adding, which are a play on the cabbage plates that are out now, and then also the secondary plates are all from either Home Goods or HomeSense. And I am loving all of the green that I was able to bring into the space.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun.
So we're just going to add in our cushions, which I got many years ago from Costco. They're a nice neutral color and they're very comfortable. So we're going to be adding them to the bistro set and also the rockers. And then we're just going to add in a little light decor, and then I'm going to show you the reveal. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It's short but sweet. And I am so happy with the way that the side patio turned out, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. If you did, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up and share with someone that might like watching. And also check out Daphne's Outdoor Living for the 2-part series. We did some amazing makeovers. We did over the railing, and then also we painted the screen door, and we also refreshed the rockers, so you definitely want to check that out. Never stop.